Hey everybody, welcome back to Fallout 3. I'm the Blues32, and last we left off, we have just found ourselves the Soil Stradivarius. And we need to return it to Attica. But first, we need to continue looking around. We cannot leave just yet. We need to locate the thing. The Overseer's office, among other things. Well, I suppose I don't have to, but I want to. Nani? What? I killed you things! You think? Maybe I'm in a different area. Maybe I'm in a different area. It's possible. I haven't been in the reactor yet. Pretty sure we're not gonna find the overseer's office down here, but still. How wonderfully moist. And might go so far as to say that it's full of mire, in which things are lurking. Oh, Your Highness. You missed. Loser. His royal loserness. Oh? Okay then. Trouble ticket, eh? Green, lighting issue on B level. If I told Zach once, I told him 1,000 times. Stop using the higher amperage ballast in the lighting grid on B level. They will overheat within days and blow out because the power taps up there aren't installed to spec. I had to replace 37 ballasts with type K09A ballast and use a power tap converter on each one. Billing my missed dinner with that sexy redhead violinist up in Women's Store 7 to Zach's work at credit account. Details overwritten. Well, I suppose, security upgrade, yeah, I can understand why that would be an issue. This was nasty. Seems when Vault-Tec built this place, they had decided to go ahead and parallel route the waste disposal dumping system with the air conditioning ducts. In some places, the ductwork is corroding, which is spread to the waste pipes. So now we have waste products leaking into the venting. The airflow through the ducts is carrying the smell in the most of men's dormitory 1, 2, and 5. Had to climb in there and patch it all up. Well, deterioration D level. Ongoing, I have stress fractures and water seepage in 3 areas on D level. I can only conclude that there is an adjoining underground spring or lake that is putting pressure on the concrete walls. I have already patched up the stress fractures and used the metal plating that we normally use for flooring to shore it up for now. I recommend we all get the engineers together on this issue and come up with some sort of a more permanent solution. Otherwise, we'll be knee deep in nasty groundwater or worse. Squeaky office chair. This huge emergency was immediately addressed by our crack engineering team. We ran up to Professor Malleus's office and deployed the fluidic lubrication injector in an effort to stop impending doom from destroying us all. Okay, fine, we oiled this damn chair. Is this really the kind of crap that's worth submitting a trouble ticket for? You know how some people are, all hoity-toity and what have you. I'm not gonna oil their own chair. That's what plebes like you are for. No, wrong buttons. Well, that was moist. No. Classroom, equipment room. Have I been here? I believe so. Hello? Well then. Anything else like to explode on me? I guess I've been here already. Yeah, I'm not seeing a cafeteria. Or a clinic. Is that in here? Silence. You heard. Don't you argue with me. Feedback loops. Okay, pass this on after you get it. Gotta keep this crap off the intra-vault mills. If you can hack the control panels, use the noise flush to spook the crazies. Works okay and it kept me alive these last 2 days, but they're starting to catch on. We need to get organized and make an attempt for the vault door. It's our only chance. Whoop. Of course. Not much of a clinic. Hello? Nope. Can't take the roller skates for some reason. Oh, wait a minute. I had been upset if I had left a bobby pin behind. And pick this lock first anyway. More experience that way. Ooh. I don't know what that cat's problem is. I get the feeling he's trying to tell me, but I don't understand a word he says. Obviously. This is the 5th time I've requested that you allow me to release our supply of headphones and personal audio listening gear to the residents. It seems unfair that the residents are required to listen to their music selections in the studio rooms. I have an ample supply of the type of equipment that would allow most residents to relax in their beds and enjoy their musical recordings. Please let me know your reasons behind this matter. I am pleased to announce that we now have strawberry pudding available in the Vault store for 10 work credits. The supply is very limited, of course, so hurry down and get some before it's all gone. How do you suddenly have it? Where was it before? From your last mail, it seems we have a deal. I'll give you everything on your list in exchange for the weapon we discussed. Things are getting worse in this vault, with almost half of the residents going crazy. I just want to be prepared. Don't worry, I'll lock the gun in my safe so no one can easily trace it back to your department. He says on the vault-wide intramail system. Don't mind if I do. At last. We shall truly get to the bottom of all this. He agrees with me. He's nodding. Again with the beer and whiskey. Don't question me. I can't hear you, but I'm assuming you're questioning me. Aha.
I'm a bit encouraged by the latest batch of data. It seems that 33% of the subjects are now lapsing into a trance-like state on occasion. When in this state, we're fairly certain that suggestion and programming of the subject can be applied. We've begun testing this by implanting subtle cues in affected subjects, making them scratch their ear or constantly fix their hair. So far, I'm happy to report a 100% success rate on this implementation method.
So what do you mean you're fairly certain? It sounds to me like you're absolutely certain. Because you've tested it. And it works. 100% of the time. Am I missing something?
Disaster today. One of our test subjects, V920717, has murdered 3 other residents in a fit of unbridled rage, the likes of which I've never seen. It took almost 23 shots before the security team took him down. This subject has no history of violence or mental instability whatsoever. My concern is that this subject is one of our most successful implant recipients, able to execute complex instructions during a trance state.
How complex? As per instructions, the broadcast equipment for the white noise has been rerouted from the sound booth and tied directly into the entire Vault's loudspeaker system. I'll now be able to execute Vault-Tec's confidential plan, white noise mind-suggesting combat experimentation. I have 3 of Professor Mountis' team doing what I need to get done and hope to show some concrete results soon. I had the engineers make it so that the white noise can be triggered from the control center or at local security consoles. The password to these consoles is UIY2249. The results for that are even better than I could have imagined. The sheer strength and tenacity of combat suggested implanted test subjects is incredible. Imagine an entire army of people who would never disobey a direct order from high command and can fight until it takes over 20 bullets to stop them. Malleus says is a failure, so there's been a few deaths. 1 step back, 2 steps forward. Excuse me. It's easy to suppress what everyone in the vaults are calling crazies. I've added a command word in their suggestion implant. Simply say the phrase, "Sanity is not statistical," and assuming they haven't killed you before you said it, they will stop dead in their tracks. I've informed the guards of this, but I've told them to only use it when out of earshot of anyone else. Command phrase is no longer working against the crazies. I don't know what the hell has happened, but I'm losing control of the situation. If we don't get things under control soon, we're going to have a huge revolt on our hands. Malleus is inciting the rest of the Vault into action. I'm afraid by the power invested in me by Vault-Tec Corporation, I have no choice but to have him killed. What a waste. What a dumbass. I think you've got more important things to worry about. Such as the crazy people trying to kill you. That's the problem with these people in the Fallout games. No sense of priority. Right then. World map. Agatha's house. And finally,
You have the violin? You... Oh, my goodness gracious. Seems like you've been gone forever.
how did you know I had the
Please tell me you
violin?
have good news.
Here's your violin, Attica.
Oh, my goodness. I must see it, please. Oh, my. It's more beautiful than I could have ever imagined. I can't thank you enough. I wish I had something to give you, a more suitable reward
pish
for
posh.
all your efforts. All I can give you is the frequency to my radio set. Tune in whenever you feel like listening to the strains of an old woman's violin playing.
Good karma. Shall we listen to some? I say we shall.
For all those people out there who take the time to help out those in need, enjoy the music. You've earned it.
It's a beat you can dance to. Okay, maybe not. But at least she thanked me on air. You know, in a roundabout sort of way. I can dig it. Okay. Where to now? Many places I can go. Wow. All this stuff I'm missing. Where is, there. What? What was that? Is there a sentry bot out here?
Look what the cat dragged in.
How's it going?
Hey ho! Welcome back to our cozy village.
Welcome back to Arafu, kid.
Hey, you're back. Let's chat a while.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm glad I was wrong about you. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Don't be a stranger.
Hello.
Hello! There it is. That's all I was interested in. No sense causing trouble. Ramen have resurrected.
Welcome, friend. Looking for more appropriate attire?
No.
Welcome.
Are you talking to my dog? My dog doesn't want any more of your appropriate attire than I do.
Friend. Looking for more appropriate attire?
What the hell is this over here? Outcasts? Yep. Heya. More outcasts? Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Great. Here's some of the local wildlife.
I am for real. What is it, boy? What sees me? Yagwai. I don't care enough about the outcast to save him. They probably don't need my help anyway. I need a leaf blower and a fire hose nozzle. Stealth boys don't interest me. Alright, what does Dean's Electronics do again? Repair? Yes. What are my stats at? I believe I still have the science outfit. Yes. Let's go with this one. Now we can use this terminal. Lovely. On my first guess. Lovely, 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 lovely. I can never get that. It was words. If I can ever get the who's a fudge? God, why? Anything else nearby? There's a lot nearby. So much. Well, I reckon it's time we get to just exploring. I'm gonna call it a video here. I'm the Blues 32. This is Fallout 3. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.